Here's the optimized English script, addressing all your requirements and the points for improvement. Gentle, uplifting music begins. Hey there, have you ever caught yourself wondering if there's a better way to live out your golden years than ending up in a nursing home? For many of us, especially those between 60 and 85, the mere thought of a nursing home can send a shiver down your spine. It often feels like losing a piece of yourself, like the final curtain call before you've had a chance to truly live out the last act. But let me tell you something important. Nursing homes are no longer the only game in town. In fact, a growing number of older adults are choosing paths that are not only safer, but also more fulfilling, more respectful of who they are, and perfectly suited to how they genuinely want to experience this stage of life. In this video, we're going to dive into 7 fantastic alternatives to the traditional nursing home. These aren't just pie-in-the-sky ideas. They're real, practical choices people are making right now to age with grace, freedom, and plenty of support. By the time we're done, you might just uncover an option that feels like it was made just for you or for someone special in your life. So stick with me until the very end. What you discover here could completely flip your perspective on aging, giving you so much more say over your future than you ever imagined. Some of these options are refreshingly simple, others might genuinely surprise you, but every single one is designed with one core purpose: to help you live life exactly on your own terms. If you haven't already, now's a perfect moment to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon. That way, you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. We're all about bringing you empowering, practical insights specifically for this amazing season of life. You deserve options, and that's precisely what we're about to share with you. #1. Staying put. Your home, your rules. With a little help, one of the most empowering decisions you can make as you get older is to remain right where your heart is, in your own home, with the right kind of support. Many seasoned individuals are embracing in-home care, not because they can't manage alone, but because they want to truly thrive. The goal isn't to give up your independence. It's to supercharge it by making daily life more manageable and enjoyable. This kind of care can cover everything from a helping hand with cooking, tidying up, and running errands, to more personal needs like bathing, getting dressed, or keeping track of medications. For countless older adults, waking up in their own bed, sinking into their favorite armchair, and tending to their plants means the world. It's not about luxury, it's about that comforting sense of familiarity and being in control. These simple things can dramatically lift your mood, sharpen your mind, and boost your overall well-being. From a psychological standpoint, staying home has a profound impact. Studies indicate that folks who age in their own homes often maintain better brain function and experience fewer bouts of feeling down compared to those who move into institutional settings. It's more than just a routine. It's about your heart and mind recognizing a safe, comforting haven. Consider someone like Alina, who's 78. Her knees aren't what they used to be, and she occasionally misplaces her medicine. But with a home aide visiting 5 days a week, she's absolutely flourishing. She still tackles her morning crossword puzzles, watches the birds from her kitchen window, and meets her neighbor for coffee every Sunday. She didn't need a facility, just a little bit of support right where she was. And that's the true beauty of in-home care. It can be adjusted up or down as your needs change. Whether it's weekly check-ins or daily assistance, it's flexible, respectful, and deeply personal. For many, it's more than just a preference. It's a way to safeguard their sense of self, their dignity, and their joy. #2. Family harmony. Living together, thriving together. Another rising trend sees older adults living with their adult children, but probably not in the way you're imagining. This isn't about surrendering your independence or becoming a burden. It's about cultivating a mutually beneficial relationship where everyone gains. When done thoughtfully, multi-generational living infuses daily life with care, comfort, and connection. It allows older family members to remain actively involved in their families' lives, not as dependents, but as vital contributors. Whether you're helping with the grandkids, sharing family lore, or simply offering a calm, loving presence, it fosters meaningful engagement. From a psychological perspective, this setup significantly reduces feelings of loneliness and amplifies a sense of purpose. It's not just about being around people, it's about feeling heard, needed, and truly valued. That matters far more than most people realize. But here's the crucial part. Success hinges on clear boundaries, mutual respect, and personal space. The best arrangements flourish when each generation genuinely honors the other's needs. You're not moving in to be cared for, you're moving in to share life. Think about Harold, 81. After his wife passed, his daughter invited him to live in a beautifully renovated space above their garage. He has his own entrance, a small kitchen, and complete control over his schedule. Yet, he also joins family dinners, cheers on his grandson at baseball games, and shares in family life without sacrificing his peace and privacy. For Harold, it transformed everything. Financially, shared living can ease the burden on both sides, reducing expenses and sometimes even qualifying for government assistance or tax breaks. But beyond the numbers, it's about knowing you're not alone when life throws a curveball. If you're still with me and finding this information valuable, please drop a 2 in the comments below so I know you're following along. And don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring and informative videos. #3. Smart living, aging gracefully with home tech. Another powerful solution many older individuals are embracing is aging in place with the help of clever planning and technology. This isn't about stubbornly refusing to move. It's about transforming your living space so it actively supports you rather than creating obstacles. We are seeing more and more older adults installing stairlifts, walk-in tubs, non-slip flooring, grab bars, and motion sensor lighting. They're not doing this because they're giving up. They're doing it because they want to live safely and independently. It's a shift in perspective. Aging in place isn't about ignoring changes. It's about preparing for them so you can continue to live life on your own terms. Technology plays a massive role here. Voice assistants, medical alert systems, video doorbells, and automated pill dispensers empower older adults to live alone while staying secure and connected. These aren't luxuries, they are essential tools for maintaining dignity. Psychologically, aging at home safeguards something truly priceless: your identity. Surrounded by familiar objects, comforting smells, and cherished memories, you remain grounded in a way no facility can replicate. Take Linda, 79. After a fall, she decided to remodel her home. At first, she felt a bit embarrassed, thinking it meant she was getting old. But within weeks, she felt more freedom than she had in years. She could shower without fear, move around independently, and live without second-guessing every single step. For families, supporting this choice is a profound act of respect. It says, "We believe in your strength, and we're here to help you feel most like yourself." It might not always be the easiest path, but it's often the most rewarding. #4. Intentional co-living. Multi-generational with respect, an increasingly popular option, particularly within close-knit families, is multi-generational living. But this isn't about just moving in and automatically becoming the default babysitter or household helper. The key here is boundaries. When managed thoughtfully, this arrangement strengthens family bonds. It offers companionship, shared responsibilities, and invaluable emotional support, all things that are often hard to find in institutional care. However, without a clear structure, it can lead to frustration or exhaustion. The most successful arrangements begin with honest, open conversations. What are everyone's expectations? Which spaces are private? Who handles what chores? Older family members aren't just caretakers or guests, they are active co-living partners. Consider Patricia, 83. After her husband passed away, she moved in with her daughter and son-in-law. They helped her create a private suite, respected her routines, and included her in family decisions. She even became the official storyteller for her grandkids' bedtime. She feels needed, but not used. Supported, but not smothered. Psychologically, this living style provides deep connection and purpose, but it absolutely requires mutual respect and a willingness to adjust when things aren't quite working. It's not a throwback to how things used to be. It's a modern, intentional blend of tradition and emotional well-being. If you're still watching and finding this information valuable, please type 4 in the comments below, and remember to subscribe for more content made just for you. #5. Independent living communities. Freedom with support. Many people mistakenly believe their only choices are staying home alone or moving into a nursing facility. But there's a wonderful middle ground. Independent living communities. These communities are designed for older adults who are mostly self-sufficient but appreciate having access to support whenever they need it. You live in your own private space, usually an apartment or a small house, with assistance available on your own terms. Meals, optional, social events, join if you feel like it, medical or errand support. Just a phone call away, never intrusive. The biggest advantage here is the sense of community. Loneliness is one of aging's most insidious threats, not because it causes immediate harm, but because it slowly chips away at joy, purpose, and even your immune system. Being surrounded by others who are also navigating this stage of life can transform isolation into shared laughter, shared stories, and shared purpose. And don't let the word community mislead you. These aren't one-size-fits-all places. Some focus on nature and wellness, others on arts or lifelong learning. You can truly pick a place that resonates with your spirit, not just your age. Take Richard, 78. He used to dread retirement. His house felt like a prison, his kids lived hours away, and his wife had passed. But after moving to a community with a woodworking studio, scenic walking paths, and a weekly film club, life started to feel exciting again. This kind of transformation is exactly what these communities offer. #6. Intergenerational living communities. Bridging the gaps, there's a quiet revolution unfolding in how older adults are choosing to live. It's not about hushed hallways and isolation, it's about genuine connection. More and more seniors are opting for intergenerational living communities, places where people of all ages live side by side. These aren't sterile towers with strict age limits. They're vibrant neighborhoods designed for real life, authentic relationships, and a true sense of belonging. In these communities, you might find a young teacher living next door, a single parent across the street, or a college student sharing the community garden. Someone who helps carry your groceries, joins you for a meal, or simply chats with you on the porch. And in return, your wisdom, your life stories, and your very presence bring a grounding, irreplaceable value to their lives. It's not charity, it's not dependence, it's a beautiful mutual exchange. Consider Margaret, 76. She moved into one of these communities in Oregon where high school students live in dorm-style housing nearby. Every Thursday, she leads a poetry circle. In return, the students help her with tech questions, change light bulbs, and introduce her to music she never knew she'd enjoy. She says she hasn't felt this alive in years. These neighborhoods often feature shared gardens, libraries, walking paths, and activity centers, elements that naturally encourage interaction. No locked doors, no sterile lobbies, just real spaces that foster genuine connection. And this isn't just good for the heart, it's fantastic for the brain. Research shows that older adults in intergenerational communities experience slower cognitive decline and significantly lower rates of loneliness. The younger residents, in turn, grow more empathetic, grounded, and connected to life beyond their screens. This option isn't about stepping away from the world, it's about stepping back into it with purpose. So if you've ever felt like you still have so much to give, but weren't sure where to direct that energy, this kind of living might just be your answer. Because connection in older age isn't just a luxury, it's a form of medicine. And sometimes, the best prescription isn't found in a bottle, but in the sound of laughter echoing across a shared dinner table. #7. Co-housing and senior villages. Community on your terms. Finally, Let's talk about co-housing and senior villages, options perfect for those who want community without the institutional feel. Co-housing involves a group of individuals, often friends or like-minded people, intentionally designing and living in a cluster of private homes around shared spaces like a common house, gardens, or workshops. It's about having your own private sanctuary, but with built-in social support and shared responsibilities. Think about splitting the cost of a garden, sharing meals a few times a week, or helping each other with errands. It's a modern take on the traditional village, fostering genuine bonds and reducing isolation. Similarly, senior villages are often membership-based organizations where older adults in a specific geographic area support each other. They're not physical communities you move into, but rather networks that provide services like transportation, home repairs, social activities, and trusted vendor lists, all managed by and for their members. It's about leveraging collective power to age in place, staying connected to your existing neighborhood and friends, but with a safety net and a vibrant social calendar. These models champion independence while providing a strong sense of belonging and practical help. They empower you to design your own support system, ensuring you're surrounded by people you trust and activities you enjoy. It's proactive aging at its best, proving that growing older can mean expanding your social circle, not shrinking it. Final thoughts. Your future, your control. Growing older certainly doesn't mean you have to surrender your independence or your dignity. For many, the prospect of ending up in a nursing home brings a quiet dread we rarely voice aloud. The silence, the rigid routine, the feeling of being merely housed rather than truly seen. But today's discussion has hopefully illuminated that there are indeed many other ways to navigate aging. Ways that honor your spirit, your unique choices, and the rich tapestry of your life story. Whether it's staying in your cherished home with some help, building a harmonious multi-generational household, embracing smart home tech, finding freedom in an independent living community, enjoying the vibrancy of an intergenerational community, or creating your own support system in a co-housing or senior village. There's no single solution that fits everyone. But there is a common thread that runs through all these options, the deep desire to remain human, connected, and in control. You've lived far too much life to simply hand over the reins without careful consideration. So take a moment and ask yourself, which of these possibilities resonates most deeply with you? Which one makes your shoulders relax a little just thinking about it? Because the goal isn't just to add more years to your life. It's to ensure those years still truly feel like yours. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. We genuinely love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share one key insight you gained today and how you plan to incorporate it into your own life. Your thoughts are incredibly important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us immense motivation and encouragement. If you found this video helpful and enjoyable, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support allows us to keep creating meaningful content to inform and inspire people just like you. Thanks again for watching, and we look forward to connecting with you in our next video.